Alright, everybody, this is going to be just an emergency video. I'm going to like post this up whenever. So this truck was supposed to be getting picked up tomorrow. So I know the guy personally. I don't want to hear any bad comments down below. So basically, I had this truck sold and he made a down payment probably about a month ago. And obviously, because it didn't sell, he's like, okay, so here's the whole situation, right? You guys obviously know this truck in and out. For the most part, it's complete minus, you know, the front brakes and some engine components, but it is a complete truck. Speakers, door panels are needed, front brakes are needed, and an alternator and a starter is needed. And then this is a complete truck. Now, I got a call this morning. I was told, hey, my transmission started slipping. Now, mind you guys, this guy's down in Florida. That's going to be a long drive for a truck that has a slipping transmission. He went out, he has a trailer, he got new tie downs and stuff, chains and binders, just to haul this thing back down there. And unfortunately, the amount of money that it's going to cost to replace a 68 RFE is a ton. If you guys saw Matt's truck a couple months ago, the red 3rd gen, he just spent $8,200 to get his transmission fixed. So here's where we're at with this thing. So I had it sold. He gave me a down payment a couple weeks ago. He said, keep the down payment, because obviously that's kind of what happens. It's like, it sucks. He still wants it, but unfortunately, he said it's just not going to work out. It's bad timing. So I'm going to give you guys one opportunity. I'm going to post this thing pretty much everywhere. I'm going to accept the best offer I can get on it. And it just needs to go this week. Anything, the box truck, I'm pretty sure I have that one sold. I'm just waiting on the guy to come get that. We agreed on $2 grand on this thing. But main thing is this, I need to get this out of here. So I'm gonna post this up probably for $7,500 or best offer. Somebody let me know what you guys think. If anybody wants it and is local and can pick it up this week, I have the title in my hand. It is a clean Pennsylvania title. So I'll go over this thing. New venture, 5,600. It has an aftermarket radio. Thing works great. A couple of the, oh yeah, also somebody bought that off of it. So this is a while back, but like I was saying, go over, still has the side steps, fuel door, it needs everything. I've insulated the back here. Liam's over there waiting for us to finish this. I do have a spare tire for it, so it might need some good tires. The front dually adapters are still in here. I also have all brand new, I wonder if they're in here somewhere. Yeah, so I have all brand new studs for them. So there's 15 studs here because one got replaced. Funny enough, the engine still runs. It just obviously is mixing coolant and oil. So I'm just gonna say worst case scenario, the truck needs an engine. It does not make any noises when it fires up. It runs on pure waste oil, and the main reason of failure was just a cheap, shitty head gasket. Lesson learned. But it also goes to show you how strong these engines are. Like this engine, if I coasted this down the hill, it would start up and it's not making any noises. I actually physically drove this thing and parked it here. I literally parked this thing. When this thing overheated that day, it fired right up, drove on the trailer after the engine seized, fired right up, and then we drove it on the trailer and then got it here, drove it off, and then parked it here. So minus alternator, 12-valve alternator right here. So there you go. You'd pretty much have a complete engine at that point minus a starter. Starter, and I think that's actually about it. Oh, and the exhaust. So it needs an exhaust as well. But that's why the serpentine belt is off. So if anybody is interested in making an offer, let me know this week. We need to get this thing sold. I stuffed a rag in here so there's no water in the tank and whatnot. But yes, it's still running on waste oil. You guys will see the fuel pump is still in the tank. We got the filters down here, followed by a sump. There's no air suspension, whatnot, but this is a factory 3500 rear with like 280,000 miles, and then factory 3500 leaf pack. Came from the white truck. You guys will see the frame over there. If anybody wants the frame as well, I can send the frame with the truck. I don't care. It just needs to go like this week, like ASAP. Also, on top of that, the new venture transmission was out of that white truck. That is a 2-wheel drive transmission. You can see custom built drive shaft for it. I have plenty of spare parts if you guys need them. Yeah, headlights, taillights, all the stuff I left in it. I did take the light bar, but like I said, whole thing for sale. Let me know, 7,500 or best offer. Still has the 06 grill, but put a new bumper on it. So other than, let's just do a quick recap. No fender flares, no gas door, The front hubs are in there, but there's no front brakes, no alternator, no starter, no door panels, no upper thing up there. And that should actually be about it, I believe. Maybe I missed something there, but yeah, so there you go. As for this, I'm gonna prove a point. This thing hasn't been started in literally forever. I'm gonna show you guys this. So if anybody wants this box truck, I'm gonna show you guys something cool, right here. I just got here. I haven't even fired this thing up. Watch this. Fires right up. 281,000 miles, but fires right up. I start it every couple months just to prove a point, but that's what we're driving around in the meantime. But as for the frame, this is a two-wheel drive. If you guys wanted to, I have the title for this frame as well. So if you guys want the whole package deal with the truck and this, and I'll give you both titles, I don't care what you do with them. I have all the labels. I have the all the labels from the other truck as well. I'll show you guys. Just gonna do this in one take. I have all of the labels for the white truck. Any of the VIN tags, any of them. VIN tag for the white truck. Here's another VIN tag for the white truck. This whole booklet right here is from the white truck. So if you want everything all said and done, 75 or best offer for the whole caboodle. And then if you wanted to, if that frame ever broke, you could swap that onto that, and then you'd have a legitimate two-wheel drive truck. The only thing I think this would need is the two-wheel drive leaf pack, because that's a four-wheel drive leaf pack. So I guess one of these brackets, this is actually either 2 inches further forward or 2 inches backwards. I can't remember. I think on the four-wheel drives, they push them up a little bit. All ready to go. And this is towable just like this. So I put a ratchet strap on this guy here, one pulling forward, one pulling backwards. You throw the pintle hitch right there, and this is towable on the highway. So, and there's no issues with it. I drove this all the way about 45 minutes away to store it before. So there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, don't leave any negative comments because, I mean, he's a good guy and he's helped me out in the past, and I appreciate him for making it easy and letting me know ahead of time. So he said, just see what you can do, try to resell the truck, and we'll go from there. So there you go. If you guys want a chance to rebuild this or get some YouTube clout, if you want to buy it, rebuild it for YouTube, it's all right here. Given, you know, it's not a bad truck. You throw another 12 valve in it or rebuild this 12 valve, all said and done, you probably have a good running truck for about 10 grand, depending on if you're mechanically inclined or not. So there you go. I'm gonna call it end of the video. Go check out Mudflap, and I will see you in another video. We got plenty of shop truck stuff. Oh yeah, bring me stuff in the shop. Send me a message, Central PA Logistics @gmail.com. Go check out Mudflap, link in the description. Later. A couple other things. I forgot to mention this stuff, but I do have wire harnesses and all that other stuff. So if you guys need any of that stuff, like that's a whole engine harness right there. So that can go with the truck as well. I got a fender in here for two-wheel drive shaft. So there you go. Oh, and an HVAC box too. So if anybody wants that stuff,